Good morning, everybody. I hope you're awesome today. We made it. I hope you had a wonderful Cinco de Mayo yesterday and enjoyed some of those festivities. We've made it to Wednesday, so we are halfway through the week, and it is time to put focus on our core. We're going to do some stretches as well. Most of our stretches will actually be to help elongate some of that strong work that we're doing. I'd love to hear how the first week of the challenge went. So we're almost done, right? We're almost done with our first week. If you've been able to join me as I've gone through the workouts with you throughout my own personal day and my own core challenge, I'd love to hear how it's working for you. I heard a few people are starting to get pretty sore. I definitely felt it in my obliques. Yesterday, I started feeling a little tingle, which is awesome. So it's definitely working. Definitely a fun challenge and a great one to do. It's always good to have a stronger core no matter what your goals are, whether full goals for a six-pack or just a healthy, comfortable, balanced, and strong midsection. So for today, I'm going to go through the second week of the core challenge so we're all comfortable with the exercises. If you got the core challenge, it's on our website. I'll do my best to put the link into the notes as well as I have at a few other of our videos. Then what you'll see as we head into week 2, we're increasing the quantity that we're doing. So it's the same exercises we did last week. We're still going to do them today. I'm still going to walk you through them, give you some feedback on it so that you're comfortable with actually executing them and doing it properly. But we're going to add more to it. You're always welcome to continue to add more to that, whether you want a second round, third round, fourth round. That's up to you. It depends on where you're at within your own health and wellness journey. So before I get anywhere, as you've heard me say repetitively, I can't see you right now. So my cues are going to kind of be pretty generalized. So listen to it, but also listen to that inner coach of what's going on and how you're feeling. If it does not feel right, please do not do it. Always make sure you're checking in with the doctor if this is a new exercise routine for you. And if this week 2 is too advanced for you, go right ahead, go back to week 1. So if you remember our video from last week, we definitely took up the whole time going through these exercises. So without further ado, let's get right into those exercises. Our first one, we're going to do 2 rounds of the day 1 challenge. So our first exercise is our dead bug hold. So come on down. Engage your core by getting rid of the spacing of your lower back by zipping up. Take that pelvic tilt, engage, lower back down, knees come up. The closer they are, the easier it is to keep your back down. The further away, the harder it becomes. And my core is definitely fatigued from the last time I did this. So I can already feel this. Head down, neck is relaxed. Arms can come straight up if that feels right for you, and I got the clock going, I promise. So we're working, you should begin shaking. We're driving the lower back down, so that's your activation. You're really squeezing deep inside the core for this. All right, we're almost there, 8 more seconds. We're gonna go into 15 crunches. So your choice, sensitive lower backs. You can crisscross the legs and just keep them up here. If you want, you can drop the feet. They can go up on the couch or ottoman, whatever you have near you. Belly in, and let's come all the way up for 1. So we're going to do 15 right here. And the goal is not to pull the legs in, but bring your head up as far as it's right for you. So feet is in whichever position is going to be the best for your lower back. We're squeezing in at the same time. We're rising up as far as it's best for us. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, Head, take your right foot over your left, create a figure 4, relax that knee away, straight up crunches. We're going to do 15. Your hands are giving support to the weight of your head, but you're not gripping on it. So there's no pull through the upper body. It's all in the core. So that might mean your head barely lifts. This is great range of motion. There's nothing wrong with that range of motion. I want you to focus on building down and in at the same time. So we got 5 more. 4, 3, 2, go ahead, switch to the other side. And remember, this crunch is straight up, shoulders and hips are remaining square. What I want to do is relax that knee away from my body and begin to continue to squeeze down and in. So we got 10 more still coming up. If your neck is beginning to bother you, go ahead, push your tongue to the roof of your mouth
It's gonna help release the pressure in the front of your neck. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Head comes down, we're gonna do our reverse crunches. Hands down or overhead is harder. No pressure down through the hands. Knees to the armpits. Let's go. Get the butt up. Pull the feet in and up. So I don't care how high your feet go. That's not what I'm going for. I want the elbows into those armpits. We're pulling all the way in. We got 10 more. The goal is to lift your tush off the mat as high as you can. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, roll over for your plank, 30 seconds. We're heading into day 2. Take your elbows right underneath your shoulders, go right into it. So the clock's going, head's long. We're driving the elbows back and in, flex through those feet, active. If you're finding your butt's lifting up, drop it underneath. Come to the knees if this is better for you to modify. Head and neck is long, chest is lifted, and we're pushing the ground away. We're halfway there, keep pushing the ground away. If you can, begin to squeeze and draw the belly button up and in towards the rib cage, just like you did when you were in that dead bug. You got 3, 2, 1, side plank. Go ahead, flip to one side. We're gonna do both. Feet straight or bottom knee is bent. Lift the hips and go. So bottom knee can stay down. We can extend through the feet or you can stagger your feet. I'm comfortable. Top arm, you might want to reach it up. Lift the chest, open up. All right, we're halfway there. Can you get that bottom hip a little bit higher? Here we go. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, switch sides. Go right into it. Your variation. You've heard the feedback. Choose what's right for you. Getting the hips up nice and high. I choose to lift my arm, but if you want, you can always keep it on your hip. What I'd rather is not come down in front of you. So if you come down in front of you, it's going to kind of give that twist to the torso. We want to lift up a little bit higher every time. Halfway. Lift through the head. Straight line. Bottom knee down as you need to. 5. Amazing work, folks. Come on to your back. Let's hit those hip bridges. So if you want, go ahead and place weight at your hips. Feet come in so the fingertips can touch it or maybe even a little closer. Hips up to the sky. So we have 20 here. What I want you to really focus on is driving down into the heels, lifting your hips higher every time. No weight and discomfort through your upper neck and shoulders. Relax through the feet and drive through the heel so we can get a little bit more hamstring and glutes. So we're halfway there. Five more. So putting some concentration on the back of our body, it's just as important for a flat stomach and six-pack. Last one. Flip over for Supermans. We're coming down onto our stomach. Lots of variations. It's up to you. Sensitive lower backs. Really pick the one that's right for you. No matter where you're at, head and neck is in straight alignment. Fingers out in front. Either hands rise and feet or just hands for just feet. Lift it up. So we're going to do 20 here. The goal is to look like Superman and lift up as high as is right for your body. So if you feel too much of a pinch to the lower back, you can always stop. We're going to do 20 here. That might be too many for you. So you can do these in sets of 5. You can just do a handful at a time. We're halfway there. And remember, you can just do the upper body or just do the lower body. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. We're going to come all the way up. We're going to do our standing ball slams. So like I showed you earlier in the week, if you have a ball, it's a lot of fun. But if you don't have a ball, that's okay. You can do it with no weight or with a separate weight. Just don't throw something down to the ground that's going to hurt your floors. So we're going to lift up whatever we've chosen, whether it's our arms, a ball, or holding onto something. If you got a ball, slam it down. So we're throwing it down. Whether you're with weight or without weight, you're doing a standing crunch. So I want you to push down and through. So here's 5. We're going to do 15 of these. From my side view, I'm pushing straight down. So I'm not swinging forward and out. I'm pushing straight down and through. 8, 9, 10. If you notice, I begin to tuck that bottom rib under. It's not an arm motion. The arms are not throwing this ball down. My core is driving through. Last time. Great work. It's a lot of fun. Dumbbell oblique bends. So grab a weight if you have it. Again, whatever resistance you have at home is awesome. I like to take my hand up to my temple because I feel like I can drive that elbow. If you want, you can lift it up, your choice. We reach down and come across. We're gonna do 15 on this side. From my side view, I'm keeping the dumbbell in a straight line up and down my leg. My torso is going side to side. So there's no forward bend. I'm straight. I like to exaggerate that elbow. Imagine the elbow is what's going to drive down because it's the side of the elbow that I'm working right now. 5, 4, 3, going 2, switch sides. Reach down and drive. We're really pushing through that elbow. Try to also, it might look like my hips are shifting back and forth, but they're not. It's entire upper body that's driving through with that elbow. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last time. Awesome. All right, where are we at? Oh, goodness, this is what we did yesterday. So our 15 toe reaches. Come on down to the mat. Take your feet up to the sky. Reach and tap the toes. 1, 2. So I'm not actually able to reach my toe. So if you can't, you can always keep your hands back if that feels better. But try and reach up without your lower body moving. That's our aim, but we don't want this to become one of those ranges of motion, right? We're lifting up. 5, 4, 3, 2, windshield wipers. So our hands come down. If you have a sensitive lower back, please just keep your knees bent. If you're healthy back, you're comfortable, ready for the challenge, you lower the legs to where you feel the grab. So the further down, the harder, the higher up, slightly easier. This is a great one no matter how you do it. We're gonna make a windshield wiper range of motion. You're gonna go down to one side and up and over. No pushing through the upper body, no cheating. We gotta work the lower abs for this. Remember, the knees are bent if that's right for your body. So if you count every side, you do 20. If you count just one side, you do 10. Depends on how you wanna look at it. That's 4. That's 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Whew. That always gets me. Okay, let's do our twist. So with or without weight, no need to hold on to a weight, and you can do it with just a grip, just a fist, but we're gonna shift side to side. I'm gonna turn to face you, but what I want you to see from this view, you go back into the same spot. Feel the grip of the abs without rounding your back. So it's a straight, flat back. Feel the grip, that's where you lean back to, and then you tap. So it'll be one side and then the other side. Remembering that you could do this with weight, do this without weight. Your choice. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. V-ups or legs in and out. So I'm going to show you legs in and out, and I'm going to show you V-ups. So legs in and out. Shift, find that same grip. Feet come up, they go out and in. Hands are relaxed and up. Option there. Option, my first one's always super funky. Hands and feet reach at the top. All right. We got 15, your choice. So V-ups or leg in and out. I'm going to do in and outs for now. Whatever you're doing, find that balance on the tush. Option, you can always put weight in your lats or on your feet if you need a little extra. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Great work. Let's stretch. Come on to your hands and knees, and let's do our cats and cows. So for cow, lift your chest, drop your core down, and just hold. Feet or wherever you want them to be. I want you to just release the upper. You're kind of pushing that down so you can stretch it. Lift a little higher through the chest. All right, let's cat this out. Drop the tailbone under. Look underneath towards your belly button. And now we're kind of beginning to push the lower back, the upper back. Push that away. If it feels good, go ahead and shift side to side. Okay, so let's come down to our Sphinx pose. So for this, I'm going to take my elbows right underneath my shoulders, push the ground with my hands, and lift my chest. So the force is down through my hands so that I can get a really great stretch at the upper portion of your abs. Hips are down and relaxed. And then stay here if you have a sensitive back or sensitive shoulder. But if you want to go higher into your upper dog, hands now come underneath the shoulders. You push the ground away. And now the hips come up. Drop the hips and lift the chest. So this allows to get the whole front of the ab. Try not to collapse into your lower back, your thighs. I don't know if you can see in the video, my thighs are not touching the ground. Okay. Great work. Let's roll on over. Let's get one more stretch in and hug your knees into your chest. Relax the lower back. If you want to, you can sway side to side, do circles, go up and down. Let's get released to the lower back. So, my beginners, go ahead and stop here. Join me next time we go through this. Everybody else, round 2, dead bug. Knees over hips, core in, feet away, hands up, hold. So you've been here, you know what you gotta do. You know that if you're working as hard as you can, you're shaking. This should not be easy, ever, because if it's easy, that means you're not really engaging and driving that belly button up and down. So the belly button's aiming for that top ab. You've already bypassed that halfway mark. My advanced folks, can you move those feet a little further away and keep your lat back connected? All right, let's hit those crunches, feet down and they're up. Get it up, 15 here. Driving the belly button in and back, coming up as high as it's right for your torso. So try not to, we get tired, we just allow the belly to push out. I still want you to squeeze and activate down. I'd rather you be inhibited by your range of motion and not going as high, but pulling and driving in to get that full engagement. One more time, figure 4, pick one foot, bring it across. Let's go, drive it up. So remember, you're going straight up. We're not going to the side. What I want this to do is I cannot activate this oblique because the knee is up. So I've inhibited that oblique so that I can focus on the other side. Here we go. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, flip flop. How's it going at your head and your neck? Is it starting to bother you? Push your tongue to the roof of the mouth. If you find you're putting more and more weight into your fingertips, that's okay as long as you're not cranking on the neck with those fingertips. Don't pull it up. I don't care how high your head comes. I care how high you're able to drive that upper torso in. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last time, reverse crunches. Heads down or hands up, knees in. Let's go. 1. Again, so it's the height of the butt. How high can you lift the butt off the ground? Again, relax through the upper body. So if your hands are down to your sides, that's fine. Just make sure you're not pushing down with them. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, flip over, plank. Come on to your stomach, drop the elbows right underneath your shoulders. We're going right into it. Chest lifts, elbows back. So it's only 30 seconds, right? So you can do this. Drive the hips so they line up with your shoulders. If you find that they're falling down, get them up. You don't want them all the way up to the sky. We just want them to rest right in line with those shoulders. Activate through the feet. Pull back through the elbows. You are over the halfway mark. Lift the chest. Don't look down because we don't want to go down. We want to go up. We got 5, 3, side plank. Drop down, flip to a side. We're going to do both, I promise. Knee down or knee straight. Go. Open that chest so we're stacked on top. Arm up or arm at the hip. So the reason we don't want to be here is you can see how much that elbow wants to drop forward. We have to keep it open and lifted. There's your halfway mark. Can you get that hip up just slightly higher? 10 seconds. Let's go. Come on. Last time through this round. Don't worry about shaking. We're all doing it. Go ahead, grab the other side. Flip around. Knee down, feet up. Your variation, go. 30 seconds. So hips lifting. We have weight in that elbow. We're not crashing into the shoulder. We're lifting up as high as we can. There's your halfway mark. Can you get that arm a little higher? It's fine if it's down. That's okay. Hips lift, hips lift. 10 to go. 5. We got hip bridges. If you want to wait, go ahead, take it, put it on the hips. Heels come in, back is relaxed, butt to the skies. We have 15. I think we have 20. We got 20. Here's the challenge. Get that hips a little bit higher every time. Stay relaxed through the head, the neck, and the shoulders. Drive through the heels, through the hips. Got 8 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, Supermans. Roll on over. Fingers out in front. Hands, chest, hips, and feet. Let's go. We got 20. Know your variations. If you're finding your feet are starting to splay out, try and drive them straight up. Definitely might inhibit how high you can go. We're going to get a little bit more activation through that glute. So we want a 6-pack. We want the perfect booty. Can you get a little bit higher? Lift all the way through. I promise we're almost there. So whoever's yelling at you to do something around, whatever else you got going on, I promise they'll still be there. Keep pushing yourself through this. If it bothers your back, you can always stop. We got 5, 4, 3, 2. Awesome. Standing ball slams. Pick up your ball. Ball or no ball. Your choice. Whatever's available to you right now. 15. Let's go. 1, 2. Remember, it's not about the upper body. 3. It's not even about that squat. 4. It's about driving the belly in and down. Squeeze it. So how many times in our life this becomes functional? We have something in our hands. We're reaching overhead. We have to grab something. That's when we want that function of a tight core, a strong core. 3, 4, 4, 5. Dumbbell, no dumbbell. Standing, dumbbell oblique bends. Let's go. Drop down, get it up. 2. Hi, Joy. 3. And then I'll say hi for Colleen. 5, 6, 7. Can you go a little further? 8, 9. Are you keeping straight? We got 5 more. Come on. 3. Last one. All right. Switch sides. Get it. Down. Drive. So what's going on with the elbow? Can you exaggerate a little bit further? This is just as good if you're focusing on just range of motion. So that stretch alone through the muscle will get a fantastic activation. So even if you don't have resistance in your house, no worries. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, toe reaches, come on down. Feet straight up, reach for them. So we're at 15 here. Begin at the center of your abs, right at that belly button. Squeeze it in. Then squeeze further up. Can you feel the top of your abs squeezing as well? Try and keep those feet steady. Try not to move them. Almost there. Little higher. Great work. Windshield wipers, hands down, side to side. Get the catch to the core. Drop either side. We're going to go the other way. All the way through. So you either count to 20 if you count both sides. We're going to count to 10, your choice. That's 2 on my count. So what I'm finding for me is I get tired. My back wants to lift off the floor, but we can't. We got to keep it down and fully engaged in. Ooh, cheating with my hands and starting to push down. Starting to feel that bite. Keep them relaxed. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. All right, Russian twist. We're almost there. There goes the headband. Wait, no wait. Sit up, lean back, and tap side to side. Lift your chest, drive it in tight. That's 3, 4, 5. Can your chest get a little higher? 6, 7. You can come up to make it easier. 8. Go down to make it harder. 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Way down. Okay. In-outs or V-ups. So I did in-outs on the last one, so I'm going to do V-ups this time. We got 15. Your choice. Your second round. Get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last 5. Come on. 2. I'm falling. 3, 4. Woof. Whoo. Knees to your chest. Lay on your back. Hug him in. Relax the lower back. Go ahead. Shift. Roll around. Let it go. So from here, hug one knee into your chest. Release the other one away. I don't know about you. That's a great core work for me. I hope you guys are able to find the variations along the way that set best switch for your body. Don't forget, send us your pictures, send us your videos. Let us see what's going on at home. See what you're up to. We miss you guys. We wish we could see you. But until then, we gotta deal with what we can do. Let's roll all the way onto our stomach this time. So my sensitive lower backs, you can just do one side at a time. Just go ahead and grab that foot, more like a quad stretch. You can lift up if you want. My healthy backs, both feet in.
We'll hold on to both feet, and then we're gonna push the feet and the chest away. Lift up higher. So I'm stretching through the quad. I'm activated through the tops of my foot. So I'm pushing, pushing, pushing. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, yes. While I'm here, some Sphinx or upward dog. So I give you 2 options. This is the Sphinx pose. If you want the upward dog, take your hands down with the chest. Okay, push yourselves up. Hands and knees. Drop the core. Cow pose. Open the chest. Hit that cat pose. Roll all the way in. Tuck the chin, go through. Amazing work, guys. So you all witnessed it. I did it. I did the core challenge for today. So I'm not going to film later on today me doing it again because I just did it with you guys. But keep us posted. What's going on in your world? What do you want to see? What can we do? How are these challenges working for you until we can see you actually in person? So stay home, stay healthy, stay safe. Bye, everybody. Take care.